Hey everybody, it's 20 fucking degrees in here.
It's not so bad. could be worse, but it is very cold.
That would be, it's probably what, 60? 50?
Yeah, somewhere around 50, I think.
So it's like 15 degrees Celsius for those of you overseas.
Celsius stands for cons. The C. F stands for fucking cool.
Why is my sound going on? We're having all kind of technical issues already.
Sounds fine.
By the way, I've noticed in our previous videos that unless we're standing directly into the mic, you can't hear shit we're saying. Yeah.
Kind of a problem for me being stationed over here.
That means you'll have to yell.
Yes. Testing. Yeah, it's not doing shit. I can't see.
Hello.
It cuts off half of the graph for me.
You're gonna have to be pretty loud.
Okie dokie.
That did it.
Okie dokie. That's pretty
That did
cool.
not do it. That, well, part of that did it. My fingers are too cold. I can't play songs.
We're gonna play outside when we do outside shows. Wind. You let the elements defeat you, boy.
Wind is not a problem. Hey, will you turn those two lights on?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with wind. I have a problem with sub-zero temperatures. And it's about to fucking snow in here.
It isn't sub-zero.
There's penguins in the other room. It's that fucking cold.
Wow, we're retarded. I went all the way over here to do that. I have like a countdown to get back to the drums, and the whole time I'm cursing you. You're like, you fucking cunt! You could have waited 10 seconds, and I will have to like rush across the room.
Yeah, that's deliberate cuntitudinalness on my part.
Yeah, I figured.
No, this time I was just goofing off. There was no cuntiness to it.
Well, this time. But
hey, look at all that nice lighting back there.
It looks very cool.
Wow. So prof-ish.
How do I look with the cool lights?
I don't know.
How do I look with the cool lights?
Oh man, you look super cool. Yeah.
We're casual with the slate gray, no tie kind of look.
It's your boy in the no tie.
Yeah, I haven't worn a tie in a video in a while. I'll crack my stream.
You know, I've never worn a tie in the shower. I don't think.
I have not.
I'm gonna from now on though.
I'm completely happy with just sitting in silence for 4 minutes after every non-funny joke. We just stare at each other for like a minute and a half straight.
Until somebody breaks.
I'm not gonna. I won't break. So it's just waiting for you to break.
Thank you.
Hope we passed the audition. What's that a reference to? What's that a reference to? What I just said?
I don't know.
You've probably seen it a million times.
What?
Very last and one of the most important, and I know you've seen it because I've linked it to you a million times. The Beatles' Rooftop.
Oh.
Thing. At the very end, when they finish their last set, their last live performance, John Lennon says, "Thanks. I hope we passed the audition," and then they leave.
Fucking smug, smart ass English pasty fucking hippie guy.
Yeah. I mean, do you? And you.
You know, if he would have been willing to work for the CIA, he'd still be alive.
Yeah, that'd be. He was already kind of lame. That would be even lamer. I kind of like that he stuck to his guns and it got him killed.
He stuck to his guns, all right.
Yeah.
He stuck to somebody's guns. He stuck to the sidewalk after somebody. I can't make a joke out of that. I tried. That was at the fabulous. What was it? Dakota. I was gonna say Daytona.
The Dakotas.
The Dakota.
No, Yoko Ono still lives in that apartment.
No.
She does.
Huh.
You know, getting an apartment there is like one of the hardest on the planet.
Yeah.
Fucking Cher and a million other people.
Rosemary's Baby.
Tried to get an apartment there, and they just said, no, fuck you. You have money, but we don't like you. So no.
Who?
Cher and a million other celebrities tried to get apartments there. There's a couple empty apartments there, but they're so hard to get into. You basically have to just be friends with everybody else that lives there.
Somebody told Cher, fuck no?
Yeah. Dude, not just Cher, but like other like billionaires that could own like a whole island were like, I really want an apartment in Dakotas. And no, fuck you.
Jesus.
I know. It's like the most exclusive living spot ever.
What a bunch of a-holes.
Yeah, it's Yoko Ono. What do you expected? She's basically like the end-all be-all for living there.
There's no way I'd live in the same building as that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Having to listen to her fucking banshee yodeling shit all the time.
Yeah.
Knowing that she destroyed the band. She didn't really destroy the band. Maybe she did. Who cares?
Well, that's like blaming the cancer for killing Steve Jobs when it could have been very easily treated like within a year. But he just chose not to because he was kind of lame and gay. So I think Steve Jobs killed Steve Jobs because he had a disease that could have been treated.
Well,
so
that's how cancer works. It's your own body turning on itself. It's not like it comes from an outside source.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was a metaphor for the Beatles. Like, John Lennon could have put the fucking zap on that shit in very quickly. But John Lennon killed the Beatles. Can't blame the cancer for killing Steve Jobs. Let's turn that into a song.
Alright, what's first on the list?
What do you think?
My fingers are literally icicles right now.
Mine too, particularly this one. And these.
Man.
I'm glad I'm not punching most of it.
Nobody cares about my pain.
It's true.
Where did I fuck up, mister?
In the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
You fucked up the very first riff of the song. You were going to walk down a flight of stairs, and the very first one you swan dove. But, well, I just realized.
You want to make an omelet, you gotta put it.
You want to make an omelet, you gotta burn that bridge, or whatever. When I bleached this shirt, now I smell like a public pool, because I bleached it for too long.
Yeah, I know. The whole house smells like swimming pool.
Cool. Well, yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
It's a clean smell.
Yeah.
Reminds me of being in county jail. Maybe that's why I've been smoking so much lately. The smell of bleach makes me feel like I'm in county jail. That's all I fucking did was smoke cigarettes. And read. You know what I read the most when I was in the inside?
George Orwell?
The Bible. Yep.
Would they provide you with one? Would they provide you with one?
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
Once I found out that they had to, I was like requesting Bibles all the time.
Just fucking.
Yeah. I was like, I don't understand this one. I need another one. I need that one that's in English. And then they'd give me the Good News Bible, and I'd say, this is just too basic. I want the original one, and they'd give me an original one. Did I ever tell you I got out of jail because of God?
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you that story sometime.
I've heard that story, but it is an amusing one, and I would personally tell it to the people.
I've actually been in jail a lot, and one of the times I was in there for 8 months, and it was probably going to be about another 6 before I could reasonably expect to get out. And I found out that they had to provide religious services. So every Sunday they had to have somebody come in and teach God class. And so I grew up in the church. I'd read the Bible many times in my life, but now that I had somebody to fuck with, that's all I did was read it. And I would make very detailed annotated notes and put little markers in it. And then every Sunday, as soon as the service started, I'd raise my hand and start interrupting and asking all these fucked up questions. Like, I mean, there's so many fucked up questions you can ask. I'm not even going to get into it now.
Yeah.
But eventually, that first guy quit, and he was replaced by another guy, and then another guy. And after like 3 months of this, no preachers were willing to come back to the jail because they were sick of my shit. And the sheriff, this was Oconee County Sheriff's Department where I was incarcerated at this point. The sheriff brought me in and he said, I can't tell you that you're not allowed to go back to your church services, but will you please stop going to the church service? That way we can have a reverend in here to give, shepherd the weak and all that stuff. And I said, no, dude, it's my right. I can go in there. I want to learn. And he's like, dude, we know what you're doing. And I said, well, I'm going to keep doing it. And they said, all right, go pack your stuff. And then I freaked out. Because it's like it's nighttime. They don't make transfers at night, usually. I mean, if it's like a long way away, they might. But I've never heard of a fucking transfer at night. So I was like, oh, shit. Because for y'all who don't know, Oconee County back in the day was this fucking bumfuck, dude. It's like where they could just kill you and throw you in a ditch and nobody would know or give a shit. It was a really small town. So when the sheriff was like throwing this out almost like an ultimatum, I was like, oh no, I just fucked up. And so I went back to my cell and I said goodbye to my friend Chico and I packed up all my shit. And I told Chico too, I was like, hey man, if you haven't heard from me in like 6 months, you gotta fucking go to the news or something. You know what I mean? Which of course he's not gonna. But anyway, they took me out, put me in a squad car, drove me to the place where I had been originally tried, which was like an hour away. By this point, it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and they let me out. And he said, just go in there. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to be transferred. So I go into that jail, and they were full. And they said, well, do you have anybody you can call? I said, yeah. And they were like, okay, well, bye. So I got 6 months out of my fucking sentence just because I refused to stop being an asshole in church. So Jesus let me go. Jesus did have
sick of your fucking shit and all the prayers he got from those reverends that are like, this fucking guy, that he's like, man, my fucking customer helpline has been so goddamn loaded with your name, you're fired.
Yeah.
Go.
Jesus, he really did have the keys to salvation. I got to go home. And you know, the only fucking phone number that I had memorized at that point, because I'd been in jail for goddamn 8 months. I hadn't memorized any numbers for that long, you know, not using the phone. The only number I could remember was one of my ex-girlfriends. She just had one of those series of digits that was really easy to remember. And I didn't even know if she still lived in that place anymore, but I fucking called it, and her sister was there. Like, her sister was living in this place now. And I was like, hey, you think you could come pick me up from jail? And she's like, I guess. Do you have anywhere to go? And I was like, no, your house. And she did. She was fucking cool enough. She got fucking dressed, came and picked me up in the middle of the night. And then we went back to her house, and I found a new place to live after that. True story.
Yep.
God, he let me go. Woo.
It's like it's like if being a cunt was a tunnel, and you get the deeper you go, the darker it gets, where you get no good results from being a cunt. You got to the other side of the tunnel.
Yeah, I cunted my way right on through to the other side.
You broke out into the light, and now you've actually got good results because you were such an asshole that it like reviled some divine being into just changing your living situation.
And I learned a lot about the Bible. Like, I even had memorized whole passages of fucked up shit at that point. Like, what is it? Ezekiel, shit. Now I want to say 25:17 because that's from Pulp Fiction. But there's a chapter and verse of the book of Ezekiel where a woman is dreaming about giant dicks.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, and then there's like 2 Kings where dude kills all the kids for making fun of him. I mean, there's so much fucked up shit in it.
That's very Joker pilled.
and those preachers were just not cool with those questions.
Yeah, I can't imagine that they were.
Or having their service interrupted. I'm like, is it true that we're not ever supposed to tolerate a witch? And they're like, that's right, because witches are the devil. And I'm like, well, didn't Solomon go to a witch? And wasn't he like a holy man? And they're like, it was awesome. They were so uncomfortable with their own fucking book. It was ridiculous.
Remember when I said I won't break?
I know, you said you won't break.
Because I won't. I've tried myself.
I've tried myself.
I've like stared in a mirror and practiced not breaking in the face of adversity and funnies.
Well, there's no adversity if it's just you standing in front of a mirror. You haven't seen my mirror.
That's
Punch you in the mouth. I'm really thirsty again. And I'm dressed like a hobo. you notice? Could you tell?
Yeah, I mean, I looked up from what I was doing when we made eye contact. And
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you laughed in my face.
Ah! Like that. Not like that, actually. That wasn't like it.
I'll be back in a minute.
This stream is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Need to stretch my legs.
Been doing shadow puppets or something to entertain the folks at home?
Yeah.
Is there anybody even watching?
This is my favorite. 2 times within 20 minutes. That's exactly what I sound like, and I'll say it again.
My nose is running. I can't feel my fingers. I've got icicles on my fingers. It's such a fun one to play.
It is. That's like one of my favorite to just play. Okay, just that and Musashi's fun as well.
Dirt Belly? You know the song Dirt Belly, right? Yeah. It actually has some words. Oh, I wrote words to Third Time. That whole song's worth of lyrics to it.
Really? Badass.
Yeah.
We were gonna work on lyrics, but we never did.
Yeah, that's right.
We were also gonna race to Walmart and see who was fastest, but we also didn't.
Ah, fuck, we forgot.
I was expecting you to just all of a sudden say, "Oh," and just start running. And so the whole way I was just sort of like preparing myself, and then you did.
Oh,
And I
no.
was like, "Oh, thank God."
I forgot. No, I was gonna race you fair and square. Dude, I run at work all the time with like fucking equipment on my back. Like today I was running all day just for fun. There's no way you can beat me in a goddamn race. I could beat you with fucking 50 pounds of shit on my back. You wanna bet money? I'll put 50 pounds in a fucking pack and wear it, and I'll race you, and I will still beat you.
What do you want to bet?
$100.
Why would you? Well, I can't bet $100 because I don't know.
Sell some shit. Come up with $100.
I can give you $100 worth of stuff.
No, fuck all that. $100. I'll beat you in a race.
No. I will race you, but not
Little
for $100.
bitch. Huh?
I will race you, but not for $100.
Alright. I'll race you for free.
Sure.
Not now. It's a live feed rehearsal, man.
Yes. After this, all of this shit, we just, other than the guitar.
Oh no, I am not going outside in this fucking sub-zero goddamn temperature. People are fucking dying out there, my friend.
Yeah, that's why I want to race you out there, is because I have a natural advantage of not being a faggot.
Fuck you, man!
You may be stronger, but I don't have a vagina, so that's what makes the difference between us.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude! And now the playing field's been equal, because you'll stop halfway, like in the Battle of Stalingrad, all like, and you'll fall down and disintegrate in the cold.
That was it.
A really bad take for me.
Yeah.
Not bad considering I let go of my drumstick.
Did you?
Yeah.
Which way to go? Up?
No, I went completely to this side. I went basically completely like that. The way I hold it is such that there's, when I'm on the upswing, there's very little holding it down. There's nothing basically holding it down. It's all just sideways force.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just shoot right out of my hands. And then I went like this, and then it just went shoot, it shot out, and I caught it, and then went back to it. But there was like a gap of like a beat and a half where.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez, there's a beat gap.
Beat Gap. That'd make a good name for a Euro trash band.
Well, no, that's a cool name for something.
Beat Gap.
I'll write it down.
Ta-da!
Wow.
What?
We're way through our set already. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got all her days, and then we have to do the overdriven stuff. I need a fucking haircut. Holy shit.
Do you?
Yeah.
Which one?
Preferably the one that makes my hair shorter.
No, I mean which hair? You said you needed a haircut.
All of them.
All of them? That's a bit extreme.
The ones on up here.
I wouldn't cut it. I'd let it grow long and then dye it pitch black. Black number 1. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Why? Be cool as shit.
No. Because the rest of my body hair is in black. My eyebrows.
Who gives a shit?
It would look retarded.
Like people fucking match anymore. That's not a thing anymore.
I hate dyed hair. I think it looks fucking retarded.
I think
Natural hair color looks fine.
it's
I prefer to be bald, but you're fucking bald, and that's stupid. You're
Uh,
fucking Bogart and bald headed. Bullshit. But yeah, I need hair clippers so I can just buzz my head.
Yeah, not bad. My knee's fucking killing me, man. You think we could cut it short?
Sure.
Alright. Anything you want to say to the viewing public that doesn't exist?
No, they do. They just don't know yet. That doesn't make any sense what I just said, even a little bit. Fuck it. I don't have anything to say.
I saw what you did.
No, you didn't. Well, that's 3 times I got you within 20 minutes.